Hi everybody, this is Sister Omi. I hope everyone is doing well. I'm here to do the new moon in Sagittarius reading, and this is for the sign of Aries. Whew, Aries, fire. This moon in Sagittarius, fire. I just find that so interesting. So this should be really good for you, Aries, because if you think about it, Sagittarius is about being optimistic, the optimism, that sense of adventure. So whatever is going on in your life, good, bad, or indifferent, it can be approached from an adventurous, optimistic point of view. So what I have here is I laid the cards out for you. And what's crowning this reading is your solar plexus. Inner strength. You know, this is saying you have the ability to deal with anything that's going on in your life. You know, we're all part of something greater, you know. And this solar plexus, if you can, I know it's winter here in the northern hemisphere, but yet and still, if you could get out in the sun, like just take some time to breathe and walk and clear your mind, this would be very good. And eating, you know, yellow, orangey things like oranges, squashes, carrots, you know, find a way to integrate maybe some of these in always good clean water. And integrate that in your life, because this really is to let you know that, you know, even life is challenging. You at the present, you're reminded that you have all the tools and abilities to conquer anything that comes your way. You have that inner strength. You got that inner fire, that inner sun that is rising up in you, or that is in there for you to tap into. So whatever you're dealing with, emotional, physical, mental, or spiritual challenge, you have the strength and the ability to move through it and come through the other end. So this is really a good time for you. So you're being guided to tap into your inner strength. So some of the suggestions I made, you know, may be good for some, and others maybe you should just look up your solar plexus and things you could do, exercises, yoga, different things to stimulate that chakra so that you can tap into your inner strength, you know. Now, that's what's crowning this reading. So at this Sag new moon, it's like tapping into that inner fire, that inner sun that's within you. So what's interesting, the first card I have here is Oshun. Now, Oshun is an energy that through the ages, I mean, she's been called many names in different cultures: Aphrodite, Venus, the High Priestess, Oshun. They all have that unique feminine ability. And in some countries, like in South America, it's interesting. See, this is, you know, there's no mistakes. Squash is her food. And it is said that if you eat the squash, she brings you financial abundance. And that squash, which is yellow, which taps into that solar plex. I'm just saying. So, all that said, this is about her feminine mystique. She's also known as a great mystic, a diviner. She knows how to get things done. She knows magic, and it could be through the mystique of her feminine charms. You think about the history, Venus, Aphrodite. What was it? They knew how to use their feminine wares to get things done. Now, I know we have some men that may be looking at this. So what it means for you is just, you know, maybe your charm. Maybe it needs to be called on at this particular time, because we're looking at this energy with this fire. You know, sometimes Aries, you just can't let people have it. Bam! because it may not work too well for you. So you need to be able to sugarcoat the stuff. And that's something she likes too, the honey, the sweetness of life. So maybe at this time you think about whatever you have to do, whatever you need to do. Maybe just have the ability to sweeten it up and make it more palatable. Now, here we have Judgment. Judgment is about, it's interesting how the lightning is through here, all the little cracks in our lives, or maybe some decisions we've made and choices we've made that may have been good, bad, or indifferent. But what we're looking at here, judgment, this Shango, which is lightning and thunder and stones, this is about solutions that lead to justice, which I can't help but let you know that justice is the next card, Aries. So what you choose to do is going to lead to some form of justice. What decisions you make, what choices you make, or choices you decide, this is like also some, the judgment and justice, is interesting that they're together because they kind of blend. This is just maybe you're in a period where you're looking at your life and you're looking at the choices you've made, and you know that something has to give. So now it's about finding healing and renewal, which is good at this particular moon. Finding a way to heal, a way to mend, a way to find a new solution, and maybe act in a different way, Aries. I'm going to call you Shango because this is Shango. Because maybe this too is how you usually act. Bam! So maybe got to make it bam, soften it up a little bit, because here we do have the justice. Now, what is interesting about justice, what I'm seeing here to pull on that inner strength, maybe there's some things you just need to look at the pros and cons. And you see, there's no water, there's no other element in here. So this is dealing with cold-hearted reality. And you see that blade? This blade here is about cutting the crap, because you already know the mistakes you made or the changes you need to institute. So now with the judgment, you know what you need to cut away. You may have to appear to be cold, and this is why she's coming up. Maybe you've been too nice in the past. Or maybe when you cut the cords, because sometimes you may have to, because this is general, you may have to cut some people, places, and things away from your life at this particular time. Because you're planting new seeds, you're ready to go on that new adventure, you're ready to make that next step. So things have to be let go. But some things, especially if there are people, and see, in this, there's no emotion here. So maybe you just may have to turn on maybe a little sweetness if you have to cut certain people loose, or you can get your phone and change your number if you have to cut some people out of your life. Whatever, that's an approach avoid type of manner of handling it, but yet still it's like decision time, And so deal with any situation methodically in a balanced way and with an organized spirit, without letting yourself become disrupted by desires or passions. So there's no emotion in here. You got to go. Nothing personal, strictly business. My business, because I am ready to embark on something else. And I am ready to do something else. It's nothing personal, but it's just time. And all of these require that inner strength. Is that better? Require that inner strength to pull that off. Now, I love trees because everything is in nature. We have the mimosa tree, which is fulfillment. And it says might, activity, energy, and faithful enthusiasm bring the sure beauty of your objective. Fulfillment. You're planting new seeds for your next step in life. We think this is the end of the year. This is like your pre-New Year's resolutions if you do that. What steps do you want to take going forward into 2020? What do you need to eliminate? And this could be even within yourself here. Maybe you have certain habits or idiosyncrasies that you need to work on. But if you do that, there is fulfillment, Aries. There is fulfillment. And sometimes maybe for some, I don't know, I'm just feeling this all of a sudden. Maybe you need to cut away the fear of the unknown. So that fear, it could be blocking some of this energy that's within you. So maybe that's something that, for somebody that just came up, that fear. And then sometimes it's just being kind to yourself. Maybe taking that evaluation. Are you giving too much of your energy away? Maybe the sweetness and calmness and, hey, eat some squash, to develop your own inner strength. And some of the judgment, that self-judgment, or I want to say taking your own inventory here, you're looking at the cracks and the crevices where the lightning broke through, and maybe you were less kind to yourself. So that could be something that needs to be cut back on. Loving yourself more, planting new seeds for your life and how you can enhance it. And when you're happy and fulfilled, the people around you are going to be fooled. The light that's within you is going to start getting brighter and brighter and brighter. So some people you need to cut away because they could be the ones dimming your light. Someone needed to hear that. Now, I also pulled an oracle card, and it's the Stargazer. Set your sights higher. Isn't that what we were just saying? Oh, wow. Isn't that beautiful? Set your sights higher. Go beyond your limitations and believe that the impossible is possible. At this Sagittarius moon, hey, go with that sense of optimism, that sense of adventure. There's like a sense of maybe the innocence of a child, It's like believing your wish can come true. Just go for it. This is energy of the cosmos, and it reminds you that you have the ability to draw in support from the universe. Now look at his cloak. Look at that. Look at his cloak. It like kind of sparkles there, doesn't it? And light shows that you are closer to the energy of the universe than you think. You don't have to go out looking for it. It's already there. So look beyond where you are and create bigger dreams, visions, and goals for yourself. Because with the power and the help of the cosmos, your wishes can come true. With the light of the cosmos that's firing that inner strength that's within you already. Well, through the light with that inner cosmos, you just cut through the minutia, cut away what's keeping you dim. It may feel cold, but we're talking about self-preservation and being selfish. And I'm not saying being selfish for the sake of being selfish. This is about caring and loving yourself. So something's got to go. And so that you can set your sights higher and your inner strength. Now I think Capricorn, I'm not sure, but I think Capricorn, Their card was inner strength too. I don't know if you deal with a Capricorn or whatever, so you may want to look at that. But I think it was Capricorn that got that. But Aries, hey, this is about setting your sights higher. And to set your sights higher, little justice, cut the crap. Cut the crap, move forward, build your inner strength, and be that stargazer. Set your sights higher. Ooh, so let me know what you think, Aries. Like, share, subscribe. Feel free to leave a comment before. And if you have subscribed, maybe resubscribe, because I don't know really what's going on with YouTube. But nevertheless, please do that. So again, like, share, subscribe. Give me a thumbs up. This is Sister Omi. Peace.